Hello!
And welcome
to
Max and Joe's Cooking Show!
Cooking Show!
Today we'll be making pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
From scratch. Using flour and everyday ingredients.
So what are we doing right now?
I'm following Dad's pizza recipe, which says to start with 110 degree water.
110 degree water. How do people at home know if they have 110 degree water?
Usually it's the hottest water that comes out of your tap, but it's hard to really know by sense of feel.
Did you say 110?
110.
I feel like a hot tub is like 110 degrees.
I think a hot tub is about 110
So
degrees.
just feel the water. If it's like a hot tub temperature that you wouldn't want to get into,
Hot.
probably too hot. Okay, if it's like a hot tub that's like just right, that sounds about right. Does that make sense? Is that...
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
And then you start with a yeast packet, and you have to mix the water. This says 1/4 of a cup of water, but my dad's recipe said a cup, so.
So we're not sure what we're doing.
Right now this is kind of in between. I put it at 2/3 of a cup.
Okay.
And then you mix them
It's a
together.
compromise, okay.
Compromise. And the other important thing is that your bowl that you're mixing in is also warm. Because if your bowl is cold, it'll make the water cold.
Okay.
You put the yeast in. Yeast are alive, so they actually grow and foam.
Wait,
But they need sugar to live.
that sounds gross.
It is gross, but that's what makes the bubbles on your pizza.
Oh, cool.
This is honey. So I'll put some honey. You can use any kind of sugar or anything because yeast eat sugar.
Oh.
And then you wait for them to bubble up.
So they're like swimming around eating honey right now.
Exactly.
Cool.
I'm just stirring it up, and then we'll wait a few minutes for our yeast to start bubbling.
Okay.
Look at it.
It's bubbling.
Yeah.
It's bubbling.
We might have to do a close-up on that.
Cool. It's bubbling.
Yeah, nice and bubbly. As you can see, it's really bubbling, and it's grown.
We have our yeast. Is
Very
that
bubbly.
very bubbly yeast?
Yes. And now I'm going to read the next part of Dad's recipe. Add flour, 1 cup plus. Add until too thick to stir. Sticky dough ball. We have some flour.
Now,
We need to stir.
now we need to stir.
Okay, let's add more flour. Here, you can see it's still stirring. So we need it to be too thick to stir.
Oh my god. You don't even need a thing.
Everything's organic too. You want to stir for a while?
Let me give it a stir.
I'm using a knife. It doesn't matter what you stir with.
How's this stir?
It's looking good. It's
Am I
flaking
stirring
up.
properly?
Yeah.
Do I have
Starting to flake up.
Okay.
It's turning into a sticky dough ball,
Okay.
but it needs more flour.
Woo.
Is it feeling too thick to stir yet?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, now once it's too thick to stir, you have to start kneading it with your hands. That's why we washed our hands front and back with soap under the nails and everything to kill all bacteria.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get that started.
You can knead it by pushing your hands in it like a punching motion. Take out your aggressions.
Just beat it up.
Think about your ex. Grab it, pinch it, pull it. Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a sticky dough ball. Okay. Okay. Max is doing the next step. Just sprinkle flour and knead until it's not sticking to your hands. Keep sprinkling flour until stretchy dough.
It's stretching.
Is it sticking to your hands?
No.
Then we're on the right track.
Oh, good.
You can also add a little bit of oil. Olive oil is Italian.
Please. Why, thank you.
You can add honey too.
Oh, great. I wanted to get honey all over my hands. This is perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, Max, you're doing a great job. Make sure to get all the way around the edges too and use all that flour.
Okay, okay. I'm doing
Almost
it.
done. Okay, so now we've made our sticky dough ball. The next part is a little boring. We just cover it with a towel and put it someplace warm, a about 80 degrees.
Okay.
We can put it outside and let it rise.
Cool. Okay, so Joe said we could put it outside. I don't know how I feel about this, but hey, we're sticking to the recipe and we're sticking to our gun.
Okay, the next step. While that's outside and rising in the natural sunshine, we can chop our ingredients. We start with mushrooms.
Are these pre-washed?
No.
No. Let us wash them.
Okay. Woo! White mushrooms.
Oh, perfect.
I'm hungry. I don't think I can wait for pizza, so I'm gonna go ahead and have a granola bar.
I'm sorry, wait, what? What about the pizza?
Okay. Max has got his apron back on.
I have my aprons because I am a chef. And we have olives from Whole Foods because we don't mess around, I'm pretty sure.
Everything's healthier at Whole Foods.
So
You
should
want to
I...
sponsor us? Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, if you want to sponsor us, we're doing a cooking show. We love you. We spend all our money with you guys already. Maybe time to give back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Shall I begin the chopping process?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, and then when you lay it flat, it makes it easier to chop it up more. Yeah.
Should I go?
Slices, yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go all
Go
out.
crazy. You don't want big chunks.
I'm gonna go nuts on these
Yeah,
mushrooms.
go nuts.
If
Take out all your feelings of aggression if you ever wanted to hack up a.
I have not, because then I will take off my whole hand. But
Yeah, be careful with the knives, children. Okay, our dough is rising, and we're gonna be a lot. Spread out this flour so that when we roll it out, oops, get it everywhere. It will not stick to our board.
perfecto.
Yeah, mamma mia.
Here we are checking the dough. It's outside still, and oh, that's beautiful. It's risen.
Okay, first step is to punch it down.
That was a good punch.
It made an airy sound. Okay, so now we punched our dough, and then we take a piece of it and turn it into a pizza. We'll do a medium-sized pizza. Take a medium-sized piece.
Should I start this other one here? Oh, I see.
Here, roll it out.
Okie dokie.
Go all directions.
Ooh.
You can't just go one direction.
Oh, gotcha.
And any part, and
Hey.
try to make it even. So if there's a fat part,
There it is. I'm on it. How am I doing?
looks good. And then once in a while, okay, take a pause.
Okay. Oh.
Once in a while, you want to redistribute the flour and flip it over and do it on the other side so your rolling pin doesn't stick. Try to make it round. That's not as important as you would think, though.
This is kind of the shape of maybe a guitar pick.
It does look like a guitar pick.
Not quite a circle, but I'm doing my best.
Okay. Looks good. We don't want to make it too big because it's harder to get in the oven.
You got the sauce?
We got this sauce. We kind of cheated. We could make it homemade. Maybe that'll be the next lesson. Buying sauce saves time and it's delicious. This is eggplant sauce, so it already has eggplants in it, which is already like another topping kind of. Ooh. How does that look?
That looks good. I could eat that right now. It'd be a little doughy, but I'd eat it right now.
We also save time by using shredded cheese, organic Italian blend. Organic means it's not full of pesticides. Beautiful.
Voila! She's a cheesy one.
Here we have the beautiful mushrooms that Max chopped,
Beautifully chopped. Wow.
I must say.
Thank you.
And we'll just go ahead and go crazy with mushrooms because there's so many of them.
I could use a healthy dose of mushrooms. Just go ahead and drop it on there.
These are regular white mushrooms. There's all kinds of mushrooms. We didn't know which ones to get.
These look good.
And then olives, also pre-sliced.
In a can.
They usually are in a can.
That's true.
Okay.
I meant nothing by it.
Okay. And voila, our pizza is ready. I got olive juice in my eye. Don't use this at home. We have this board that will help.
Get some flour on there.
Flour. If you have corn starch, that's even better. Here, can I use some of the flour?
Please.
The more the better. And then we have to pick up this pizza, slide it onto the board. Oh boy. Luckily it's a little bit, oh no, mushrooms. It's a little bit thick.
Whew.
So
She barely fits on
it's
there.
a little big, it's a little thick.
She's gonna be good.
But that will support all the toppings so they don't drip off.
We have our oven set to 400 degrees.
Right, and it just beeped, which means it is hot. We have our pizza, we have the bottom floured so it won't stick, hopefully, to this. Okay, get in here, Max, and here's the tough part. I'm wearing my gloves. Don't do this without gloves.
I'm very scared for you.
This isn't good. Okay,
Let's put this bad boy in the oven.
this is actually the hardest part. Because
But
the
we
dough
got
is
it.
floppy and very heavy. Okay, watch your hands.
I will.
Get it closer to the board.
You got it.
And then, whoa. Okay, pull it off.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, pull.
Perfect.
Woo! It's a little off-center, but I think it'll be all right.
Me too.
Set the timer for 15 minutes, and we'll have ourselves a pizza. It's been about 15 minutes on 400. Take a look at this beautiful pizza.
Oh, I want to eat that.
Oh yeah. We got a special pizza cutter, but you could use a knife or whatever. Slice it up, and it's ready to eat.
It looks good.
Good job.
Good job to you.
Oh, cheers, Max.
This is the cheers.
Oh, pizza cheers. Oh,
This is the fruit of our labors.
it is. Let's have a try.
Okay, let's just dive right in here.
Mm,
That's actually really good.
no complaints.
0 complaints.
Mm, yum yum. Thank you for watching our video, and I hope you learned how to make pizza from scratch.
I know I did. Can we do this again?
Yeah, sure. Or maybe we'll make something else next time.
Hear that, guys?
Yeah.
There's a next time.
On Max and Joe's
Cooking show.
Yeah.
I'm talking with food in my mouth,
Spring dripping cheese.
mushrooms flopping around.
I hope you guys do try this at home.
Me too. Because it's worth it. I didn't think it'd be worth it. Can I be honest? I have my doubts.
How good it is. I beat Max in an eating race.
All right, slow down. Slow down.